Hey everybody, welcome to, I guess this is the third game of our Halloween one-shots. We have some returning faces. You'll recognize, is it Jancic or Yancic? I've heard it both ways, and I've been meaning to ask you.
I pronounce it both ways, so it's good.
Okay.
Either
It's
way.
like GIF and GIF.
It's Yajancic, who's basically here for everything. And then we've got Epsilon back, who is a last-minute swap-in, so thanks for picking this up. This is a new system for both of them. So there may be some questions as we go, but it's a new system for both of us. And then Killer, who is a part of our normal Dragonbane stream that we've been doing for the past couple months. So let's just get into it. So what I will say is you guys, for this one, have been adventuring together for a little while. So what I want to start with, just really quick, is a brief describe your character, and then, maybe how you met one of the others. Just let's form some quick party bonds here, because you will have known each other for a little bit at the start of this. So I'll start with Orla, since you're first on the stream.
Oh, damn it. How many times in an RPG am I just going to get yeeted off the deep end? All right, let's roll.
Aren't you always first?
I can start with someone else if you want.
No, it's a bit on Omega. It became a bit on Omega's channel that I always got called on first, and I stopped. It's a bit. I'll commit.
Yes, and
that's how we roll here.
Commit to the bit. Wait, sorry, I'm a character now. Commit to the bit.
Oh yeah, she promises an accent tonight.
So aggressively British, you can't even believe.
I'm so in love with this already.
It's the most elf-adjacent accent I can think of, and I haven't done Irish enough yet, so here we are.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I've got 3. You'll hear them all tonight.
Nice.
You heard 2 of them yesterday. Or Monday. So, describe for us Orla. What does Orla Moonsilver look like?
Well, she is an elf, of course. Built sort of like a dancer, like lithe, slim muscle sort of deal. She's got this long, flowing, silvery white hair, and also silvery gray eyes. She's got the air of, she can very much have the air of calm and quiet, but cracking through the chilly exterior isn't often difficult if you're not an asshole. She's a hunter by trade. She'd like to add Monster Hunter to her list of titles.
So we'll see what we can do. So, pick one of the others, either Sitka or Elyon, and tell us how you may have met them or how you know them.
Ooh. What are y'all's classes? How do I vibe check you guys?
I don't know.
I cannot vibe check them.
Fighter?
I'm a Wolfkin fighter.
You're a fighter and...
Mariner. Pirate. I'm a pirate.
Pirate.
Yar. Give me that booty.
That's what she said.
I will tell you, I would have picked you because I travel through the woods a lot.
Yeah. I probably saw you from behind, like, hunched over, thought you were an actual wolf, then walked a few steps, then, like, missed, tried to shoot you, missed, and then went, wait, shit, that's a person! Fuck, I'm so sorry! Kind of deal.
Best friends ever since.
It was a weird start to a friendship, but somehow that was, like, the blunder that made us unlikely besties.
I love it.
Do you think that scar came from across my eye there?
Ooh, that would have been funny.
So speaking of that, what does your character look like there, Sitko?
So I am a I am a wolfkinz, so kind of like a two-legged wolf. I do have one of my eyes almost put out from an arrow from a stray hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing ring mail. I carry a couple of spears. I have traveled south for some time now, looking for things that are unnatural that walk the lands around here. Worked my way as a mercenary, but often hunt for just myself in the woods, which is where I met Orla.
Okay.
Orla can be kind of hyper.
No.
So,
And a little trigger happy from what I hear.
yes. But it's great to have another forest dweller walking with me at times.
Now the question becomes, how do two forest dwellers like yourselves come across Elian? Elian, you got any ideas?
I hired them.
Okay. Okay. As what? Protection, or what did you need help with?
I am in search of glory on the mainland, and
Okay.
I am looking for something to put my name on.
Okay. Perfect. So, you all have joined up recently. It's been maybe a couple weeks since Elian reached out to the two of you and promised you quite a bit of gold if you would accompany her on a little journey inland as she looked for danger, basically. Now, you had heard rumors, Sitka, of some darker dealings in the direction she was heading, so I imagine that it was probably easy for you to sign up. Free gold? It's taking you in the direction you wanted to go anyway. And I can imagine that it wasn't too hard to convince your BFF Orla, especially because she probably still feels bad for that scar across your face, to join up with you.
A little bit.
She likes to hunt things also, so I'm sure she would be right for it.
Fair enough. You guys have been traveling for a while, and you finally make it to a very small town that at first you don't even know the name of it. You walk in, the sun is setting. You've made it here around dusk. As you're coming in, you do see one wooden sign that's just kind of like hanging and swaying. It says, "Welcome to the town of Moonshadow." As you walk into the town, it's quiet. For it to be, around the time shops would normally be closing up, it seems like most people are already inside. You'll notice that as you kind of enter the town, what few people are out and about give you kind of weary glances. You especially, Sitka.
I don't take any offense to it. I have gotten this reception more than once.
Elian is going to go to, is not noticing any of the weary looks, is going to go up to the nearest person and go, "Excuse me, is there any, I did not mean to do that accent.
You're stuck with it now.
Yours now.
You're right. We're going Cockney, ain't it? We're going Cockney, ain't it?
I was going to try to do Irish, and then I fell into Cockney. There you go. Excuse me, is there any, room and board in this town for a few travelers?"
They just kind of look at you. Then they look over your shoulder. Again, they're kind of looking at Sitka.
I look back at
that
No
thing
problem,
you've got
mate.
with you there. What is that?
He's pretty tall, ain't he? He's my friend. You got a problem with friends?
Thing? I am not a thing. I am a hunter.
The guy doesn't address you at all. He kind of looks back at Elian. He been with you the entire time?
Well, yep, at least for the past few weeks.
Been with me longer than that.
Give me a... Let's see. You're not flying. Give me persuasion.
Yep.
Did you just say you're not flying?
I said you're not lying.
Lying,
I was
lying.
scrolling through and I saw bluffing, and I'm like,
what does
Okay.
flying have to do with it?
Matching the number is a success.
yep, we just...
Apparently.
There we go.
Yay! This isn't as punishing as Mothership.
Yeah.
And you all say you just got in town, yes?
Well, yeah. I just pass that that sign there.
There may be a room or two over at the Timberwolf Tankard, but I'll warn you, your friend's not going to have a warm reception there. Or
It's
anywhere in
called the
town.
Timberwolf Tankard.
The Timberwolf Tankard. It's really the only shithole in town to drink at. They have a couple of rooms.
No, I'm just pointing out the irony in the situation that a wolfkin wouldn't be welcome in the Timberwolf Tankard.
Well, we
It
have a
seems-
history here. The town was named long ago. We used to have stories. Lots of wolves in the area. The settlers here named it after them. Kind of a theme around the place, actually.
But what's wrong with the wolves, though? They would normally stay away from humans.
Normally they do. We've been having some attacks lately, though. Wasn't 2 nights ago, I think. 3 people went missing. 2 of them turned up dead. 1 of them gravely injured. Bite marks all across his neck, chest. He's actually recovering at the tankard itself. Rumors say that there was a wolf. Well, a very large wolf. Someone saw that on the outskirts of town. So you can imagine my hesitation when I see you walk in. I don't mean to disparage against you personally, but you do match the description of what we've seen. Livestock's been
I've
going
met
missing.
I have heard rumors of things which are not natural, which take my shape.
What do you mean, like a werewolf? Surely you don't believe in those.
Like I said, I've heard rumors, and from what you describe, wolves don't normally do that. They don't attack people. They run away. They're smart.
Whatever attacked these people was definitely smart. Smart enough not to get caught. They've been terrorizing the town for, well, months now, actually. It always seems to flare up around the same time of the month.
And you say the last victims in the pub over there, right?
Yeah. Man, Hunter, I think. Doesn't live in town, but he's here often enough. He comes in, does some work, stays for weeks on end, and then heads back.
Do you know his name?
Nah, I never bothered to recognize his name. I've seen his face, I've seen him around, but I don't really know the man.
Seen your face before.
Does he have any noticeable scars now that we would see?
Yes, bite marks across his neck, chest, a scratch right across his cheek. You'll see well enough once you see him that he was definitely mauled by something. He kind of looks you up and down. Lupine.
So, how is that he survived?
Your guess is as good as mine, friend.
Did he describe his attacker?
I haven't really had a chance to talk to him. I'm only really telling you the rumors I've heard. There are people in the tavern that could probably tell you more. I do believe the priest is over there now, also tending to his wounds. Closest thing we have to a doctor in this shithole.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
friends, I believe we've got a little bit of a mystery for us. What you think?
Yeah, I wonder if they're paying to get rid of such a thing. Orla, I know you love to hunt stuff like this.
This
The
seems...
elusive prey.
I was going to say it's rather up my alley.
You all hunters of some kind, then?
By trade, yes.
Yes.
I'm not sure, but there may be some work for you here. If you could find out whatever's been causing this, I'm sure there would be some kind of reward.
I'm thinking a statue with my face right in the center of the town. Sound good?
I can get you. I could make a rather nice cloak out of whatever. If it's a wolf, if it's some massive wolf, I bet the pelt would be nice.
It has to be
That-
at least a dire wolf of some kind. Again,
If
I've
it's
never
a
seen it
direwolf,
personally. I'm just reporting the rumors I've heard.
yes, direwolves are unnatural. They need to die.
Well, thank you, my friend, my new friend in this town. I believe we're gonna go check out if we can help.
Well, again, watch yourselves. He kind of turns to you, Sitka, especially you.
I understand. It's not the first time I've gotten this reception. And you actually have a reason this time, so it's no offense.
Well, you seem friendly enough. Anyway, the tankard's that way.
All right, thank you.
Kind of backs away, kind of keeping his eye on the group. And he makes his way over to one of the houses and he's still kind of watching as he shuts the door. I'd say you, Sitka, probably can hear the audible click as he locks it behind him. Twice. There's like a big deadbolt that you kind of hear with your super wolf hearing.
Chain, deadbolt,
Yeah.
extra lock, second extra lock.
Some boards nailed across it.
Everybody, let's see. Everybody can go ahead and give me an awareness check.
5 check.
Is it a 5?
Oh no,
yeah,
I said
5.
vibe check.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a 5 for me. It is a 5 for me.
2 fails.
Did
Remember,
I
you
do it?
always have the option to push if you want.
Oh, I have to push the arrow. I'm
Early
a
for
fool.
this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a
Sorry.
fool, my dudes.
All right, we have
Look, one of us passed, so
one
that's all that matters.
success.
Yeah.
As you all start making your way in the direction of the tavern, you notice that no one else is out, but you do see a lot of people kind of peering out their windows, trying to be very sneaky about it, but they can't get past your keen eye. As they kind of see Sitka, you all see like the curtains close quickly. People in this town are definitely fearful of Sitka.
I'll look one of them straight in the eye, kind of throw my eyebrows up at him, and keep on going.
I will
They
follow
disappear
dutifully
so
behind the two
fast.
ladies. Yeah,
Okay.
I will just kind of follow along between them.
I'm very confidently leading the pack, probably humming my own theme song.
I love this.
You're like Emperor Cusco, but Pirate Cusco. I love it.
This
But
is
if
amazing.
If I happen to see,
But, like,
if I happen to
mild-
see any of these,
Go ahead.
if I happen to see any of these people looking out, I'm gonna like give them a nice a toothy smile and wave.
You don't seem to notice them, just kind of focusing on where you're going. And because your awareness is shit, apparently. So,
Yeah, I just kind of
That's why
throw
I'm not
my
a hunter.
eyebrows up at a couple of people through the windows, like, fuck you looking at, man.
yeah, they all seem terrified, and you're challenging to them. They disappear so quick. You can see the curtains moving as they slam them, like they just kind of close them shut quickly, and they're still swaying. No one's gonna fuck with you in this town.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, racism aside, it's interesting to have an intimidation, a scary dog privilege, if you will.
Thanks. I I don't think that they mean any real harm. I don't think that they are worried about me, but they are very fearful.
Don't worry,
At least-
Sitka.
At least they have a reason, unlike other places we've been, Orla. They have a reason to be afraid.
Right, we got your back even if they do try to give you trouble. Go get it through us first, right, Orla?
Right.
Well, I appreciate that.
This
It's
ought
good
to
to
be
have
fun.
friends.
You walk for a couple minutes, and it's easy enough to find the tankard. As you get closer, the noises start pouring into the street, and it's the first time you've heard any kind of sound of, well, anything, first of all, but this doesn't sound super depressing. As you open up the
Yay!
door, you're actually greeted with quite a jovial scene. I mean, the tavern itself is decently full, and the people here seem to be enjoying themselves as you would expect in a tavern. Now, I will say, if you want to, at the top, there is a map for this one. So if you see at the very top next to the party, there's a tactical mode. If you click on that, it will bring up the map. So you can see just kind of a visual, and I will put tokens down for everyone.
Tactical dragons.
Oh, that's so cool.
You see what I'm talking about?
That is so cool.
Yeah, I love this.
Tavern folk, more tavern folk. I love it.
Yeah, those are just placeholders. Talk to them if you
love it.
will.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to talk to the collective being known as tavern folk. They're a hive mind.
So does it get really quiet when we walk in?
It does. So at
Record
first,
scratch.
some people don't even notice you. But there are a few people, and the first one that sees you, Sitka, kind of stands up and like pushes back from their chair and just kind of drunkenly backs up into the wall. And you see them like trying to grab their sword as they're like, the beast is here. And then everyone kind of turns towards you at once.
I'm fully gonna step in front and be like, nah, friends. This is not the beast you're looking for. This is not the beast you're looking for.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
I'll need another persuasion.
Right on.
Does she have force she can use for this one?
Roll 4 force powers. Oh, that was a demon. All right.
Are we going to
Demon
find
is
our way out
bad.
now?
3 of these guys get up drunkenly and they start grabbing their swords. And they just start kind of walking, and I guess I will be using these more tavern folk after all. They kind of move over. Let me see. For some reason, you all aren't appearing on the thing. Anyway, they kind of walk over to you, and one of them just gets like right up in your face. You can tell that the alcohol is making him way ballsier than he probably would be. You're the one that's been killing all the folk round here. Now we're gonna put you down like the dirty dog you are. Pulls his sword out. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just gonna look at him. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna look at him, and I expect Ellion to say something.
Yeah.
And I tend not to say anything in most public situations. So.
Yeah. Listen, friends. I'm down for a bar fight, just like anybody else. But we just got here. We're a bit tired. He is not a beast. He's just a wolfkin. You can go back to your drinking. I can tell by your smell that that's something that you're doing.
I think that smell you're smelling's this in here. And he's gonna try to swipe at you. Let's see.
With a sword?
He has a sword, but he doesn't have a sword skill. So it's gonna be real bad.
That's great.
Let's see if he hits anything. No. Not with a
No.
17.
I'm
He,
just
like-
gonna kind of lean back a little and watch the sword go by.
It just goes like wide. It doesn't even come close to you as you take one step back and it just slams into the ground and the guy kind of loses his balance and falls into you.
I will catch him and set him back up straight.
You can give me one more persuasion check, Orla. No, sorry. Elian. You can do it with a boon. I always get those backwards. The good one.
The good one. Oof.
Oh my god.
Could be worse.
Oh, what
I
is
am-
happening?
I'm going to say I'm exhausted because I have been walking all day and I'm not interested. So we're going to do that again. What is happening? There we
Okay,
go.
There you go.
Oh,
He starts to attack again, and then from the back you hear, "All right, that's enough." As this lady kind of steps forward. "Jonathan, sit your ass down or I'm cutting you off." God, bunch of savages in this town. She walks over. "I apologize. I'm Hilda. I'm the owner of this establishment. It's no excuse, but we've had some issues here lately of the lupine variety. Please, drinks are on me. I apologize for the actions of my drunken... Well, they're not my friends, but... what brings
Thank
you
you.
to town?"
well, I believe what brings us to town is the exact problem you're having. We heard that maybe there's an issue that we can help solve.
You mean to hunt the beast that's been doing this to the town? Oh, what do you know?
I think that there's been someone who's been injured, if I'm correct. We met a fine gentleman, forgot to ask his name, doesn't matter. He's an
He would
NPC.
have told us anyway.
Yeah, probably. He locked a bunch of doors, so I don't think he was going to tell us. But yeah,
Very rattly.
there's an injured man. Something large attacked him. That's about all we know. That maybe it's some sort of maybe a werewolf beast like.
Well, she kind of leans
Direwolf.
in, looks around. That depends on who you talk to, of course. There are those that think the myth of the werewolf is just that, a myth. And then there are others in this town that are truly terrified of what they've heard and what they've seen, especially with the full moon being in, well, a few hours. Me, personally, I lean towards the side of, I've seen all sorts of crazy shit in this life, and I don't think werewolves would be the craziest. I mean, it's not so far-fetched from our Wolfkin friend here, just a bastardization of that in nature, really.
Yes, I agree completely. If it is here, it is our duty to remove this unnatural creature.
So
which
you're
has been
professional
terrifying
hunters, then?
me. Yes.
Well, anything I can do to help, absolutely, let me know. If you want to know anything about any of the people in here, or if you'd like to speak to the man that was attacked. I think Father Price is with him now, but I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you stopped in.
I definitely think that that's something that we'd want to do. Can you direct us towards our dear injured friend? We'd like to have a conversation.
Of
I
course,
think maybe I should stay out here.
that might be for the best, actually.
I'll
no
take
offense.
you up on a drink. I would like to have a nice sweet beer if you have one.
The sweetest I have, right up. For the other two, if you proceed down that hallway there, he's in the last room on the right. And she will go off back into the kitchen. Actually, she's going to go into their little brewery room here. That's what that is. And she's going to start working on your drink.
Excellent. I'm gonna sort of lean back and whisper to Orla, you sure he's gonna be all right out here? I have a feeling that He could probably take care of himself, but these folks are a little drunk.
Do I hear them? I have pretty good hearing. Would I hear them?
You have very good hearing.
Probably. You'd probably hear that.
I'd be like, don't worry, I won't hurt any of them.
That's all I needed to hear. All right, let's go, Ola.
We were talking to you. Can't a girl have a secret? Sheesh.
This is an A-B conversation, so see your way out of it.
Oh my
I
God.
haven't said that since grade school.
There's going to be a lot
I've
of that
never
tomorrow,
heard that
so-
That's an old one,
before.
right?
Oh, you haven't heard that one?
That's,
Oh.
that's like elementary school humor there.
Yeah. My
A
bad.
loser, double loser.
Oh, God. You just unlocked a core memory.
Girls go to college to get more knowledge. Boys go
I
to
remember that
Jupiter.
one, too.
Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Boys are more stupider.
Excuse me.
All right, I'm getting a bane on the next
Hey.
thing I'm doing, so we're gonna go
And
down.
what
We're
sometimes wives give us this abuse? We don't need it from you.
It's been a while since I've been able to interact with, another lady in a TTRPG that isn't already my best friend IRL. So,
It's fun. We love this.
yeah. Orla's like, Ellie, I think these people are stupid.
Most of them
I
are
tend
men.
to agree.
All those grouped adventurers, they're men. I gave the females their own tokens.
The ladies get their own tokens. I love it.
Yeah, I'm sure he could take care of himself, and I know you could hear that.
I wave.
As you make
All
your
right.
way down the hallway, it creaks as you go. The wood floors underneath you have this kind of ominous creak. You make your way back, and actually, I'm not going to tell. Do you just burst in? Or are you knocking? What are you doing?
I believe probably a gentle knock. He's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're Emperor Cusco, but you've got a conscience.
Yeah,
You're Emperor Cusco at the end of the movie, not
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
still incredibly vain, but a little bit.
Little better.
Sassy as fuck, but not a dick.
So you knock gently, and there's a little bit of a scuffling as you can hear people moving around. And eventually the door opens up, and there's this old man that's just kind of standing there. Hello, can I help you?
Hello, I believe you're the priest in this town.
I am, and you are?
My name's Ilian Ilmar. This is my friend Orla. We are here to assist you in the issue that you have been having in this town. And I believe
Oh.
that somebody might have been injured that we'd like to talk to a little bit.
Yes, come on in. He kind of takes a step back, and he's old and frail, and he kind of steps back and bumps his hip on the table, and the candle kind of wobbles. He's, I'm sorry, getting hard to get around in my old age. Wilson's sleeping for now, but
Shit.
as you look at him, he looks awful. Like it's worse than anything they kind of described to you. There are lacerations all over him, and you can see like the scratch that's across his cheek actually starts up here and claws down across his eye. Probably doesn't have any use of that eye anymore.
Ew.
Okay, never mind. I see why they brought a priest.
Orla, you've been a hunter for a while. Is there anything? I mean, is there anything you see here that might indicate what might have done this?
Is there anything there that I could see that would indicate what might have done this?
Sounds like we're gonna do a roll. Let's see. How's your beast lore? You want to do that?
Shite.
Okay.
For
Aren't you-
reasons.
That is, man, your myths and legends is bad too. So yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. My int is fine.
This was a pre-made character, right? They
Yeah.
screwed you over. So here's what I'll do. It's up to you. You can choose either beast lore if you think that this was something natural, or myths and legends if you're leaning towards werewolf. They're both bad, but
I like to think Orla's like a little bit. She wants to add Monster Hunter to her list of titles, so she's kind of hoping it's something that would get her there. So we're gonna go myths and legends.
okay.
They're both bad, but this is for flavor and text.
Yeah.
Pushki.
Oh, it was meant to be. Meant to be. So rolling a dragon. So that is essentially a crit.
Ooh.
You have read, in preparation of becoming a monster hunter, you've read up on all sorts of different monsters, be they ones that have been verified or ones that are still kind of being charted out. And the werewolf is one that's exists in this, is it or is it not? Because, you know, most of the werewolf stories can easily be debunked by a rogue direwolf or something. However, based on what you've read, you've kind of convinced yourself that they're in fact real, and this is textbook werewolf attack. The fact that this man's alive at all likely indicates to you that whatever was attacking it left him alive on purpose. And you know that the bite of a werewolf creates more werewolves. Looking this man over, you can see that while, yes, he was attacked and his neck was bitten and his chest was bitten, it looks like there was care taken to avoid any major arteries, anything that would actually cause him to die. You think that this
So-
is a conversion technique? Definitely from a werewolf.
Did I don't want to be too meta. Do I know things about silver?
With a you wouldn't have, but with a dragon, yeah, I will say that that's something you would have come across in your readings. It's not confirmed, but you do know that it is rumored or suspected that werewolves have a if not an allergy, definitely a fear.
No.
We also know that I wear a silver necklace with a silver medallion on it. As it's my memento.
There you go. There's your proof right there that you're not a werewolf.
Yeah, clearly this man isn't a werewolf. God, these people in this town are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
This town is out of the way. It is a small town.
Oh yeah,
kinda
no,
out
it's
of the
middle
way.
Of, it's the middle of It's the middle of nowhere. I've been there.
Yeah. So you're pretty convinced, and you know what's up.
You kind of see like Elian would see Orla's eyes like almost light up weirdly, like the nerd alert has gone off.
Yeah. We've been watching Resident Alien, which if you guys have not heard of it, it's amazing. Alan Tudyk, an alien. It's great. It's a murder mystery, but he shows up and there's like a murder and he's like, excellent, and everyone's like, a guy just died. That's what I feel like just happened with Orla.
Yeah. Orla's like,
yeah.
She goes, no fucking way.
What do you see?
Well,
I'll back up to give you room.
yeah, let me in the fucking room.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm staring from the hallway. I'm that good. I'm that good. I'm just that good.
You seem awfully excited.
Well, I mean, this right here is confirmation that werewolves exist.
You're one of those, then, that believe in the supernatural.
What, believe? You're looking at textbook proof that it exists.
I actually agree with you. It's just some people in this town think I'm crazy.
Well, the people in the town have never read a book, it seems.
Some of them know. I offer them my collection, but they won't take it.
You just have to find the right thing.
Oh, this poor provincial town.
Just find them some like dragon smut or something. They'll be into it in a heartbeat.
I don't think I could bring myself to stop something like that.
That was a joke.
My sense of humor is long withered, just like my skin and bones.
Well, a man is dying before us. I'm trying to not lose it myself a little bit, so pardon my There's a word I'm looking for here. Insensitivity? That's the closest thing I can get.
No, none at all. I actually think that I don't think he's dying.
Oh,
if it is what we think.
I think that you might want to put some protections on this this room, though. If it's what my friend is saying. Could you maybe give us some information about what this gentleman was doing, where he was, when this all happened?
Yes, I guess. Wilson here is a frequent visitor of the town. He comes and goes. I think he does some odd jobs as a mercenary from time to time. Comes in, does some hunting, makes some deliveries for people. He just happened to be visiting, and it was 2 nights ago or so. That's when we heard the scuffling, the growls. We did get reports of some kind of wolf-like beast on the edge of the woods, but no one really got a good sight of it. 2 others, I think. 2, 3, maybe, were left torn to shreds, but Wilson was found bleeding out. We managed to stop it, but he hasn't really woken since. He lost a lot of blood.
Have you noticed any changes in him?
As of yet, no. But if what we fear is the case, he kind of goes over and looks out the window. I would expect it any minute now. You'll know, too, that glancing out, the sun is finally set.
I'm gonna, lean out the window, or lean out the door and be like, "Hey, Sitka! Could you come here for a minute?"
I will.
Bring your sword.
I will head in there then.
Hand on knives.
I mean,
Right.
yeah, the fact that they left this guy alive. Just enough alive.
Are y'all gonna warn the poor priest so he doesn't have a heart
Yeah, I was
attack?
gonna say, Father, you might want to step outside for a couple minutes. We will.
What's happening?
We'll take a look. And we'll keep an eye out for this gentleman here.
You're not going to harm this gentleman. As a holy man, I cannot condone murdering an unconscious man, if that's what you're thinking, regardless of what we think.
We will not murder a man. Wink.
Give me a persuasion check.
I love it. That's exactly along the lines of what I was thinking. I love it.
Oh my god! I feel like every single persuasion.
You want to push it?
I don't. I don't. You know what?
So,
yeah, I'm a little scared.
How do you clear those conditions once you get them?
Rest.
You have to rest.
Okay, there we go.
Success.
All right.
As you see, as you start to tell him this, and you see that he's not really going for it, the fear kind of takes over. Like, this is about to happen. We got to get this man out. And your voice cracks a little bit as you become scared. And you kind of increase your intensity. And finally, he just relents. Okay, as long as you promise not to harm an unarmed, innocent man, I can give you some privacy.
We will not harm a man. Wink.
He looks very uneasy and kind of walks out the room, and he kind of looks back over his shoulder at you all, and the last thing you see as you kind of shut the door in his face is just this look of concern and yeah, like he's really worried about what you're gonna do in there.
Does he
turns
have
around,
nothing to
D-stick
say
up.
when I walk in there?
He doesn't say anything to you. No. He seems to be
The
more
first-
educated. He seems to know what you are.
We found
Okay,
the first
well, that's
reasonable
good.
person in this entire place, and we just lied to him. I feel awful.
I didn't lie. I told
Yeah,
him
but
I
you
wasn't
don't
going to hurt
lie.
a man. If he turns into a wolf, he won't be a man anymore.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah, see?
So, what have
That's
you
why you
found
keep me
out?
there.
Meanwhile, let's compare int stats.
Yeah, right. Just to catch you up, Sitcat, this isn't going to be a werewolf in about 5 minutes or so.
Thing- The
once
thing on
that
the bed
movie-
twitches. Doesn't do anything else. It just twitches. And then lays still for a minute.
I believe we
Just-
should get in position, just in case this thing pops off, and we need to.
Okay.
You can hear the
Do we have
man
anything?
start to moan.
Do we
Sick
we
to
have
put your
anything
necklace
to
on him.
do?
That's real silver, right?
Yes.
Can I
Okay.
have it?
I take off my necklace and I put it up against his, like, hold the medallion up against his forehead to see if it reacts.
Okay. Let me check one thing with that. Okay.
You're just like, what is this crazy girl doing?
When you do that, nothing happens.
Excellent.
Oh, well, fuck me.
Maybe that silver thing isn't is just a myth.
He starts screaming as he starts writhing his pain as he thrusts his chest up, and you kind of take a step back. He seems to be awake now, but not really. As he takes his hands and puts them on his chest, and you can just see it's almost like he's having a heart attack as he rolls off onto the floor, and he just starts screaming. There's a commotion There's a commotion you can hear outside as people start running down the halls and people start banging on the door. What's going on in there?
Oh.
Boom, 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 boom,
I
boom.
will open up the door for them, so that because if we have to put this guy down, we don't want to be in a locked room, so they can go and just like butchered him. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
definitely open the door.
What's happening in there?
Looks like our friend's waking up. What he's going to wake up as is
Ah!
Dog man!
just as much
Or-
your guess.
Orla does. I have a shite charisma. She probably doesn't know how to calmly explain things in this situation.
The man puts his hands down and starts to push himself up, and you can see one hand as it slams down seems larger than it normally was, and you can see hair starting to grow along the back of it as he's just screaming in agony. While his mouth is open, you can see the bottom of his chin here start to break off. It looks at first like his jaw breaks and falls a little bit, and then starts to elongate, and you can hear the cracking of bones as they start cracking and pulling themselves, stretching and reconstituting themselves into this long snout. What are y'all doing?
That's big
I'm
old
gonna-
bag of nope.
I'm gonna turn to Hilda and I'm gonna say to her, "I think we're going to have to kill him. Do you disagree with our action?"
I'm not
Hell
fucking
no.
waiting.
And she takes a step back. At this point, she is just out of your way, back against the wall.
Oh, good. I'm gonna take my spear and stab him.
Go for it.
Hell
Give me
yeah.
give me spear.
Spear.
Preferably through the neck.
Heart.
Okay, spear. Okay, here we go. Come on, spear. See if we can do this. Yes.
That hits. So in this game, there is no armor class. You hit if you succeed on your spear check.
Right.
So
And how
The-
do I roll damage?
let's see. That's a great. What do you have?
Spear.
Let's see.
2d8.
Let me just roll that if you know what it is.
Okay.
I thought it was in with the. I thought it was in with the skills. Let me open up yours. If you know what the damage is, just go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, it's 2d8, but
I'm incredibly
I'm not sure how
Oh,
to make it roll
go-
it.
Go to actions. There's a short spear damage and a long spear damage. So you got skills, actions, equipment. So it's under your actions.
Got it.
What kind of spear we talking here?
It's about a 6-foot spear that's about 2 inches in diameter. So,
Damn.
okay.
Big.
9.
Okay. 9 damage. As you stab this guy, you stab him through the neck and like so hard that your spear sticks into the ground as he starts screaming. But at this point, not a lot is coming out because you stabbed him right through the neck. Something is keeping this dude alive still, and you can see the transformation still happening. Right now, he's still mostly man.
If I've stuck it in, I'm gonna try to hold him there.
Okay.
Then
This will technically count as like a surprise round then. So the two of you can take an action now.
Excellent.
We're in a very small room, so I don't think shooting a bow in this room is a good idea. So I have a knife.
Okay.
I do have a knife. I have at least got a backup.
I too have knives. Knives is my normal thing, so.
I am equally good at knives and bows. I would like to fucking knife this man.
Go for it.
Knife to meet you.
So, you should know. You can push that. You should know that in my normal games, it's a rule on the channel that I award once per session advantage or a boon for really good puns or really bad puns. I turned it off for the one shots just because, so people wouldn't run rampant with the puns. However, that was a great one. That would have gotten.
I didn't
advantage
even
in a
know
normal game.
this. Damn!
all
That's
the
like a
more
channel
reason
rule.
to
Got
join some of
nailed
our
him.
regular games.
All of my regular games have that. Puns,
Yeah, now I want
you
to
get a
do
free
a regular
advantage.
game. Like the amount of times I'll just like say some, like I'll pull some random reference, joke, or other thing out of my hat.
Love them. I live
We
for
have
that.
openings.
Are you gonna push?
That seems foolish.
Okay.
we got the
Then-
jump on him.
I too
He's
will
mostly
stab.
human still. He hasn't transformed.
I'll let Elian take him out.
I
Okay.
did, in fact, stab.
Okay. So go ahead and give me your knife damage.
I will do that. I don't have any actions. I think it's a D4, right? Or a D6.
You don't have any actions that
I
say
don't.
knife? Oh. Then yeah, I think that's a D4.
I think you gotta go to like the last. Is it not on like the last like tab thing?
Nah, that's all right.
Oh yeah, it won't let me click it either. It's
You
just
don't.
got like a.
That's interesting.
It's a. It's a.
What are you
It's
gonna
a.
do? 2.
No.
2. Okay. You stab him. Where do you stab him at?
I was going for the chest,
Okay.
like trying
he's-
to heart.
He's kind of face down, like doing like a push up, and it's just been pushed down. So you can do it in the back. towards
Yeah,
where
like-
you think the
yeah,
heart is.
Get
Okay.
through. You can get to the heart through the back.
Yeah, you just
But
gotta
she
get to the
said
rib.
chest, so I'm just clarifying.
Yeah,
Yes, but no.
I was aiming for the heart. So regardless of which position he is in, heart range.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just above the
That's-
third rib there. Angle up.
Yeah,
You said that
like
was
this.
2
may actually be
damage.
correct.
Okay. As you stab him in the back, you hear just this. You hear him start to scream, but midway through the scream, it transforms into a howl. You did not manage to kill him, so we are going to enter into. We're going to
I hate
enter
this.
into initiative. So
Made poor decisions.
he will transform on his turn, but it looks like he drew shit initiative. So
So
I
where's
think
the
you're
shit?
fine. So Sitka, you're up first.
I'm going to lift that spear and try to stab it straight through his head. Then.
Go for it.
Okay.
At this point, his facial features are all but gone as they've been covered with hair, and he has a full-grown snout at this point.
Lobotomize him.
Fail.
gonna
As you,
put-
pull it out. You pushing. Go for it.
Yeah, I am. Not this time.
Oh, buddy.
You can't push again. As you pull it out, you go to stab him, and he rolls over. At this point, almost fully transformed. You can see now his head is that of a wolf, and both of the claws have come out as he's like, and he's getting up to lunge at you. When Elian, it's your turn.
I'd like to say I'm really angry about that. I can't believe he's impersonating my kin.
Oh, it's like looking into pure abomination. It is a total affront to everything you are.
Yeah, it's the first time you've ever seen Orla. This is the first time you've ever seen me look just like I am really pissed off and want to kill something.
You weren't even this pissed off when I accidentally shot you.
You had a reason.
Yeah, I actually probably thought you were a werewolf or something.
Elian, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stab.
Go for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a stabby girl.
Stabby
Yeah.
girls are the best.
Yeah.
We love a little bit of a stabbing on a... What?
Okay.
Yo!
This will double the damage. So, go for your 1d4.
Do I roll 2d4, just one, and then double it?
You can do 2.
Yeah. Oh, good. That was great. I got two again.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Man, this is Final Fantasy all over again.
No
This
kidding.
time my friend rolled a healing potion, and it was like a greater. So it was like a bunch of D4s, and he got all ones in it
All
too.
ones. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I always
That
like
sucks.
when they like blow some spell slots in an upcast fireball and they all come out 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rude.
So with that, we have a bunch of random NPCs. They're not actually going to take turns.
Great.
Orla, you're up.
Okay. I would like to knife this man.
Okay.
If his back is facing me, in the back, in whatever's facing me that contains vital organs.
At this
By the
point,
way,
he's
a
rolled
knife
over.
is like a knife is a D8.
Is a knife a D8? What's the dagger?
knife-
Did you look it up?
Well, I thought she
Is
was
that the same?
She said that she was using a knife. I thought so. I was checking.
We're
Yeah.
thinking D&D.
Yeah,
D&D,
we're
it's a
thinking
D4.
D&D.
Are we dinguses?
All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll a couple more d4s then. I'll roll three. I'll roll
I
three
just
d4s.
control
to make it-
effing knife in this PDF.
Let's see.
It is a D8.
Okay.
Great. Okay.
Okay. 4. So I thought a D4 sounded low, but based on the way
Yeah.
Dragonbane deals damage.
Right.
But I was going with it. Okay, with
Man.
that is enough to kill the human form.
Excellent.
So what do you do?
All right. So you said at this point he fell backwards.
Yeah, he's lying on his back, and you can see like he's got one hand down, and he's getting ready to just lunge at Sitka.
Elian, she again jumps forward in front of everybody, sort of straddles onto him, and shoves her knife straight down into his chest.
Nice.
He starts screaming as you do this, and the scream like howls up, and it echoes through this room, and the scream eventually transforms back into just the screaming agony of a dying man. And you can see as the blood starts to pour out of his chest, his features start returning to that of a man.
I'll give Sitka his necklace back.
And
The
eventually,
silver clearly did nothing.
well, he took the silver away while he was still in human form.
Oh.
So
well,
all you
okay,
know
I
is that
forgot
in
about
human form, it didn't burn him or anything.
Hey,
Yeah,
he didn't care. I put a necklace on a man. Cool.
Hilda.
Congratulations.
As
Hilda, I
he,
think you need to call that healer priest back. He has a different job he needs to do
Right.
now.
Give him some last rites, right? Father, so and so, would you mind coming in? I believe We got some job for you.
Kind of shuffles slowly back down the hallway, looking in. I thought you said you weren't going to kill him.
Elder,
Oh.
please tell him what happened.
What happened
Well,
here?
Yeah, you should have seen it. I heard it. Did you not hear the bones breaking?
I did hear noises, yes. I'm hard of hearing nowadays, and I would go back to the loud room in there, but I did hear a commotion. I didn't know it was murder.
He was changing.
She saw the whole thing. We got her permission to kill this. He was shifting into a dark thing.
Is that true, Hilda? She kind of shakes. You didn't see it, Father. It was a monster. Well, it seems I have a burial to perform. If I could kindly ask you all to leave. I think the deceased needs some privacy.
I thought he
That
meant
makes
the entire building.
Sounds like it's about time. Looks like outside it's about time for us to try to find whoever put this curse on this poor man. It's probably another one outside, so we're gonna head out.
Whoa.
Is it possible for me to get a scent off of him for the other one? Or has he been away from him too long?
Probably been away too. It's been a couple days, and there's been a lot of stuff going, like with medicines and things that they've tried to do. So, I would say you try, but nothing that's really going to help you. I don't think.
All right.
It's not fresh enough.
Do we have an idea of where to go to or where he was at?
No, you don't. You can ask around, but you do. The only thing they've said is that he was found kind of at the gate of the town. Like he was trying to get back into town when he got attacked. Hilda kind of steps up. Let's give the father some privacy. We can talk in the common room.
Yeah.
Let's go. What about this mysterious woman over here? Maybe she knows something.
Ooh, creepy people.
Okay.
She is a mystery woman.
So you want to know... So what do you want to do? Do you want to ask Hilda about these people? Do you want to just walk up and start talking to them? How do you want to handle this?
I think Elian would probably go to Hilda and be like, if you were to guess which one of these poor folks might have some information for us that might help us in our quest, who would you say it was?
Well, I know Margaret there. She's one of the local hunters. She herself has been trying to track this thing down. She might have some information. She's not been successful so far. That other woman, I don't actually know her name. In fact, She kind of lowers her voice and leans in. I've had my suspicions about her, to be honest. She rolled into town the day before these things started happening. Now, of course, that's circumstantial, and I can't say that it was her, but I don't know. She kind of keeps to herself. She never socializes. She comes in every day. It's the same drink. She sips on it for an hour while she kind of watches the fire and... Well, I say watches the fire. She stares at it, but I don't think she can see. I don't know. I don't know if she would have any information, and if she did, I don't know if she would share it. But it's worth a shot.
Interesting. What is it that she drinks?
You know, it's the most basic ale we have. It's nothing
can I buy
special.
2 of those from you?
Of course. It's cheap too. It's a copper. It's not
Right.
good. I don't know why she drinks it every day.
Well, I'm sure she's developed a taste. So I'm for sure gonna take those, and I'm
Okay.
gonna walk over to her, and I'm gonna plop one down, and be like, "A drink on me, friend."
The woman, as described, is just sitting there, staring in the direction of the fire. She has long, kind of black hair, and she actually has like a cloth or something that covers both of her eyes. She still looks over in your direction, and when her face turns towards you, you feel like someone's watching you. You know that feeling you get when you're being stared at? It's uncanny and you can't shake it. I appreciate that. I typically just have the one, though.
Yeah, well, it sounds like it might be a special kind of night. What brings you? You come here often? What brings you here?
Are we trying to riz up a mystery lady?
Hey! If you know anything about my other Dragonbane character, if you want to know anything about my other Dragonbane character, she is well known for rizzing random strangers.
Does it ever go anywhere, or do you just riz and tell?
Oh
No.
yeah.
She just hooked up with this one lady. She has a type too, because it was the lady that sits in the corner quietly and doesn't
No, your camera.
doesn't engage with anybody. Yeah, around 11 p.m. every night, Filler Bubble's internet screws up. It without fail. So
Look at that.
she kind of looks over, and you see she also sniffs the air. And then she looks over in the direction of Sitkin. Familiar smell, but not the same.
Is it familiar? So, do you know of one similar to me that is nearby?
Similar to you? No, I haven't smelled your kind in quite some time.
But you said it was a similar smell.
Similar. Not the same.
Yes, we hear that there is a werewolf here.
You didn't hear that from any of the town folk. They seem blissfully ignorant of the plight they find themselves in.
No, we saw the person that they are keeping in the back transform into one, and we had to kill him.
Did he finally turn?
Called it.
He did.
I called it.
She kind of halts for a second, looks around, and you feel like she's looking at each of you in turn. 3 of you, yes?
Yes.
3.
Right.
And if you know something, we intend to find this one. It has prayed too long.
I may know some things. Why do you seek it?
Well, we're here to
I'm pretty straightforward, so basically I would probably say, not thinking at all about the fact she may be protecting it. I'll say, we intend to hunt it down and kill it. It's an abomination and blight towards nature. It should die.
Let me persuasion
Still angry,
check.
by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not persuading anyone.
Eh.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Exactly. I can
Hey, the
certainly
last-
try, right?
Last time somebody said that, they rolled a dragon, so...
Yeah, the last that did in fact happen. Can confirm.
All right, so persuade. Oh, that's persuasion, not awareness.
That was a quicker offline, by the way, Wolfkins. They think they upgraded my system.
Hey! That was
We
quicker.
love it.
Gotta push that too?
Push it real good.
Don't have to. I just always ask. I always ask in like a leading
It's-
way because I like
yeah.
getting people boons on everything. Sorry, Banes.
I am not a very persuasive person, so I don't think I would push it. I would just become more irritated that she's just not forthwith with the information to save those around her.
She just kind of stares at you, and it's odd. You're a very big, imposing, proud Wolfkin. But under this kind of blank gaze, you feel small. This feeling kind of comes over you, and you kind of remember being like a small pup. It feels like you're almost being chastised, but she's not saying anything. You don't even know if she can see you. But it's this feeling you can't shake.
She's creepy.
A little. She looks
Yeah,
over.
I'm not going to say anything except, do you not wish to help the others around here?
I do wish that. But I'm also not one to let people run off to their deaths, not knowing what they're getting themselves into.
We obviously knew what we were getting into. We've already taken care of the one.
You took
We are
care of one
professionals.
mid-transformation. That's not the same.
Actually, we let him transform. We
Give me
couldn't
bluffing.
kill
Give me
him.
bluffing.
Buddy.
Because that is a
Buddy.
lie.
Buddy.
Hey.
As far as I'm concerned, he was transformed at that point.
He was
Not a lot to
close.
me.
He was close, but
Not
he
a
still
lot.
only had his like 9 HP from being a person.
That's a little better.
Lying won't get you anywhere. I know what happens back there. I think you're capable. I just don't know if you're that capable.
We have hunted many monsters before.
She looks over at you, Orla. And what do you say? Do you share your comrades' eagerness to rush into the very face of death?
Me?
Yes. As her stare finds you, and you shiver a little.
Well, I like to think I started this endeavor a bit more informed. So, I've done my homework on various beasts, monsters, both confirmed and not. So I know I like to think I'm at least a degree more aware of what I'm getting into. So I wouldn't call it rushing into danger. More like taking a tactical approach.
Give me persuasion.
Oh boy!
With a boon.
How do I... Ooh! I figured it out.
I think you right click and do it.
Babushki.
Right click.
Did it do?
Oh,
did
it was
do.
close. Keep pushing.
My con is already shit. My charisma's already shit.
It is low. It is a low. It's a hard one.
Do I get it again with the 2 dice?
The boon,
if it-
yeah. It would do it with a boon again.
Okay.
It's not impossible.
So you can pick any of the conditions. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to necessarily be okay. Oh,
Yep,
that's
you can pick any of them.
That's
You just kind of
interesting.
explain how it feeds in, but you can pick whichever one you want.
I am going to be Angie because I'm very clearly stating my point here. Like, I know my shit, and people are trying to tell me I don't.
That's fair. All right, let's have the push.
Whoosh!
Ugh.
Oh, fuck me running.
She looks over towards you, Elian.
Now I'm doubly Angie.
And you? Why do you seek this thing?
My friends here are very interested in them, and I am here to seek glory and I believe that this is going to help me reach that goal. I'm going to be very honest with you. You seem like you would like some honesty.
You want a statue?
I want a statue, honestly. That would be very nice, right in the center square there. It's very empty out there.
Give me a persuasion.
Ilya,
What
werewolf
are you doing
player.
here? I want a statue.
I want a statue.
Give me
Like,
persuasion with
that's
a bonus.
That's a good motivation, though.
I want a statue, yeah.
I want a statue. Oh, did that work?
I want a fucking
Okay.
statue. Ain't that hard.
Oh.
High rolls.
Too honky.
Wait a minute.
You got 2 18s.
Oh, I got 2 18s. I thought one was 11. Okay, never mind.
No.
Yeah, no, 11's the target.
Lord, I don't think I can push anything else, so.
You shouldn't.
Without ruining my life. Cool.
She just looks at the three of you. If you're going to do this, you're going to have to do it without me. And she stands up. She looks at you, Elian. Thank you for the drink. And she leaves.
Why are people in this town so rude?
She
Yeah,
walks
they-
straight to the door and out it. She doesn't stumble. She doesn't feel for anything. She walks straight to it and leaves.
Well,
I
she's
believe
for
it.
sure gonna get eaten. No?
Alright, what are you doing?
Well, since she's not willing to help us, what about that other person that Hilda mentioned? That Margaret over there.
Sure, let's stick it out.
Who's going over there?
Ooh, I'll come with if you wanna go have fun messing around with the townsfolk.
Oh, that's where I was drinking at, so I'm gonna go back and have my finish my ale I was having.
As you go over, Margaret's just kind of smoking a pipe. I have to say, that was painful to watch.
Yeah. She was kind of cold-hearted.
Strange one, that one.
You
got
would
my
think
eye
if
on
she
her.
wa- If she wanted to get rid of this thing that was around, she'd be willing to tell us what she knew.
Well, to be honest, I have a theory that she's the wolf.
Ooh.
Mm.
It's a nice theory.
It's possible, but she didn't seem that way when we were speaking with her.
Oh, why would she? She's in human form.
If she were the wolf, she would have said, I will happily lead you out to help find this thing, and then separated us and killed us one at a time.
Perhaps.
They're smart.
Although I would say that if I knew I was outnumbered, there were three of you, I'd probably just wait until you were separated on your own and then attack. No need putting myself at disadvantage knowingly.
Do you know anything about this beast? Where have you searched, maybe? Maybe that'll help us know where to look.
We haven't been able to locate anything on the beast. Unless it's her. I can tell you where I've seen her going.
Can I... Damn. I don't guess I can retcon something, can I?
What do you want to do?
I was going to track her.
Oh, no, too late. Good idea, though.
I don't know my abilities very well. I just thought about it again.
Good idea, though. I mean, Margaret's offering to tell you anyway.
Okay. That would be very grateful.
What's
Where
this
is
information
she?
worth to you?
I don't have much that I can
Yet.
give you.
I will say, as the local bounty hunter, there is a pretty penny on this thing's head. I tell you what I know. Give me a cut.
Are you going to come with us?
Oh God, no.
10%.
15.
10, you're not coming with us.
15. You're not going anywhere without my information.
Sounds like a roll for bartering.
It is. Give me a bartering roll.
I'm sure I'll do just as well as it too. He's going to be getting 15.
Why is he doing all her talking?
I was hoping Ilya would come over here, but she wandered off.
Yeah,
I spent 5 seconds to mess with my lighting on my headphones.
You can't. Not with Jancic. You don't have 5 seconds. He's just going.
Jesus Christ. Well, my persuasion's just as shite as his, so like.
Well, yeah, you're both mountain or woods people, right? Yeah, give me a barter.
Right. Oh, this will be good. Ooh, I got it!
Holy shit.
See?
You kind of, as you say 15, you're not coming with us. You kind of put your hand down and you don't stand up, but you just allow yourself to be bigger and imposing. As Margaret just goes, all right, you don't have to get your panties in a twist. 10%.
Rude.
You aren't going alone, I take it. No offense, but...
I'm in the vicinity.
I am not stupid enough to hunt a smart creature like this alone.
Hence why I haven't gone after it. Okay.
Though you're welcome to come with us and get 25%.
Oh, I'm far too drunk to do that tonight. I would be more of a liability than anything.
At least you know your limits.
Well, yeah, I'm good about knowing those when it comes to whether or not I die today. Anyway, the woman came into town not long ago, right around the time this started happening. I was curious, so I followed her. There's an old abandoned farm, about 15-minute walk outside of town. I've seen her poking around there quite often. She'll come into town, then she'll go back there. That's why I think she's hiding. That's why I think she does her transformations. That's where I would start.
Thank you. Don't
No,
worry.
thank you.
We won't
10%
forget
is
your
going to...
10%.
I hope you don't. I'll
So how
remember.
much was this bounty anyway?
She kind of looks you up and down. Why don't you just worry about coming back alive, and I'll tell you. Give you something to look forward to.
Hilda, give her another drink on us. Flip her a silver piece.
Of course. Hilda brings her one over. I definitely can't go now. She takes it and just downs it. That was delicious. Well, happy hunting, handsome, unless you're going to buy me another one.
Accidental riz?
This is why Alien didn't step in. There was already a rapport going.
Oops, accidental riz.
I don't think you're drunk enough for that yet.
Okay.
She leans forward. As your friend said, I know my limits.
Well, that's good to know. If I come back, man, maybe I will see you later.
I'll probably still be here. If you live, that is.
Scandalous.
And I'll get up and then I'll walk over to Ilya and I'm like, I can't believe you let me talk to that woman by myself.
I saw she was giving you the eyes. I give you like a little wink. Like,
I can't believe you lay the hand on the table, got her to accept my bargain.
You got like halfway into that interaction, and then I feel like if I just walked over there, that would just like, you know, I would have been like interrupting, and that's rude.
yeah, we gotta let you get your
Riz.
yeah.
Race is a word in fantasy.
Got
Fucking
my,
Moonshadow now.
and the Wolfkin actually blushes and kind of turns and starts walking towards the door because he's not used to any sort of attention like this, and
Yeah.
continues that way.
So how much
Okay.
of a hard time are we going to give him later?
Out the biggest odd time.
So does our how do we do rest here? Can we get like a short rest sort of thing since we sit here and talk to these people and rested?
So there are 3 types of rests. There's the round rest, the shift rest. Let me bring up the rules so I tell you correctly, and the stretch rest. So, of course, the PDF's not wanting to search. Stretch rest is what you would be wanting to take. Page 52. Because a shift rest is basically a long rest. Okay. A short rest is a stretch rest that can only last for one stretch of time, which is like 15 minutes. You can heal D6 HP or 2d6 HP if someone else is tending to you and succeeds with a healing roll. So you could each recover 1d6 HP.
Okay. Can we not get rid of any of our conditions?
During a stretch rest, you also recover d6 willpower points and heal 1 condition of your choice.
Excellent.
Sweet.
I'm not scared anymore.
You shouldn't be.
I'm not angry.
I'm calmed down now after that.
I bet you are.
I love
I like D&D because it's the one time I can flirt with my friends and it's not that weird. only a little
It's
weird.
2024. It's 2024. You can flirt with anyone now.
True, I'm just saying, like...
If you can't flirt with your friends.
Alright, Ravnok said he's not watching for the rules. We gotta go. So, what are y'all doing? Are you wanting to head up to that farm? Or do you want to go do
Yes.
something else?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm
gonna
farming.
Alright, let's move.
This is the second time in a Wolfkinz TTRPG that we've headed to a farm.
Yep. Although you didn't get there the first time.
No,
Now,
but we headed there.
did I perhaps have a farm ready and didn't get to use and recycled it for this? Who can say? Right? Who can say?
One might think.
Who can say that that's exactly
Who
what
can
happened?
say I'm planning 5 one-shots and I'm reusing things if they don't get used in other games? No one knows.
I mean, yeah, you didn't expect us to take, like, an hour getting in a fucking truck.
I'm glad you
Yeah,
did,
we
though. 'Cause that was
We
awesome.
also actually role played, and acted like like normal people. So I mean, I thought that was great. We actually spent probably 30 or 45 minutes just talking as we were walking from the bus to the gas station.
You did. I liked that.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff. I didn't want to get in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to reduce some stress as Rain, and it turned into a character moment.
We live for character moments.
Live
Okay.
for them.
At this point,
That would be a good group actually to continue again at some point.
I actually had that thought. It was good, and it left in a good spot. I put a pin in that because I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since we stopped playing yesterday. I was like,
That was a lot of
I have some
fun. It
ideas
was a
for
lot of
Rain's
fun.
secrets, too.
there's so much more we could do there and where we ended, so put a pin in that. So,
I need to step away for just a minute, but continue on.
okay, no problem. You all are walking for the 15-20 minutes that it takes to get up there. The directions that she gave you were pretty easy to follow. As you get closer, you start to hear something. Sounds like flies buzzing. As you get a little bit closer, you're immediately hit with the stench of, like, rotting meat.
Nope.
You probably pretty familiar with this, being a hunter.
Yep.
As you get to the edge of the farm's property, you see that there's like a little family graveyard that's there that you're coming past. And right beside it, there are just animals. A cow, 2 horses, torn apart.
Oh.
A couple pigs. Whatever animals were up here have been massacred. There's parts everywhere, and they all have the telltale signs of like just claw marks, or it looks like they've had their throats just ripped out. Something has been feasting on these things and then leaving the corpses where they fell.
So we're not gonna get a were-cow?
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about that. I was like, oh, no weird chickens.
They're all dead. No were cows or anything like that.
Were chickens would be
Yeah.
terrifying. Chickens
Yeah,
could
they
be
would be-
evil.
Yeah.
That's the scariest thing in the world.
Did I hear something about a were-cow?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
There's a bunch of dead farm animals, and it was like, yeah, it's something's been like eating them and just leaving the leftovers there to rot. And I was like, oh man, there's no were-cows.
Epsilon and us are lamenting over not enough were farm animals in this game.
Yeah.
The were-chicken. Just think if we had a mallard, maybe they could be a were-duck.
Oh no!
See, that's the
Yes.
thing. Ducks, the mallards, can succumb to lycanthropy. So you
Oh my
could have.
God.
What is that even?
What does it look like?
Remember that for Beyonce. That'll be...
Yeah. I've got that in my head now.
Hey, if
Love
anybody
that
watching
name.
is like an artist and wants to like do a rendition of that,
A were
I want
duck,
to see it.
a were
A
mallard.
were-mallard.
Okay.
Were-
I want to
mallard.
see a were mallard.
Ravnock has also
That.
chimed in, demanding a were cow in the chat. So I'm gonna have... All right,
If you
next
can draw
year
a
maybe.
were-cow, if you
Hey.
can draw a were-cow, I'll run something with a were-cow.
Hey, next Dragonbane one shot. I'll do a were cow. Okay. They're easy to
Deal.
track down. They don't move very fast, but they're scary, and they have 4 stomachs. So
Yeah.
And they're tanky as shit.
yeah, they don't move, but you can't push them over. It's a myth. You can't push them over. So
Yeah.
they're almost
they're
impossible
like
to kill.
1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So the sound of the flies buzzing, there's a lot of flies just all over the carnage that was left behind here. And I'm going to go ahead. I'll switch over to the tactical mode for the stream too.
I'm gonna put like a rag over my. I don't know if I just have like a scarf or something I can tie over the face, because that's just stinky. I don't want the stinky. It's
Yeah,
gross.
it smells awful.
I would prefer not to barf while fighting werewolves, so I will tie a scarf over my face so that I also look incredibly cool while
Ah!
protecting myself.
What you can
That's a side
see
effect.
to the right of you is that small family plot, the graveyard. And up ahead it looks like there is like the farmhouse. And then off to the right is looks like a walled off kind of garden where they've maybe planted some corn or something.
Nice.
Maybe we should try to sneak a little.
Okay.
That sounds pretty good.
There's a check for that. It's called sneaking, and I'll need one from each of you that's doing that.
I'm sneaking.
Let's
I'm
try.
sneaking.
Now, surely you all have higher sneaking than you do.
I'm
Other
so
things.
good
Yeah,
at sneaking.
But I mean,
A second I say this is going to go poorly.
Dragon.
Give me a dragon.
Oh.
No!
Well, the dragon's bad. The dragon is like a crit fail.
Oh, I thought it was like a demon.
the demon is a
Sorry,
crit
you're
fail.
right. You're right.
Dragon is good.
Yes, you're right. I was thinking demon and said dragon. You're
Fucking
correct.
Beelzebub is bad. Dragon
Well,
cool.
Are we pushing? Because right now only Sitka has succeeded.
We probably ought to.
yeah, I'm gonna say.
I
that
lean
I'm
back and I go,
scared
shh.
I like to think I was just talking about like not barfing while being stealthy, so I like to think
Yeah.
that
Oh yeah, we're
Big
sickly
Daddy,
because it's
so
really
loudly.
gross.
yeah, because it smells like terrible.
Okay, I
Perfect.
got it.
Perfect.
My turn. Haboosh.
Oh.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So, you all can move about freely now and sneakily. So, where would you like to go?
I'd like to see if there are any tracks around here. Is there anything for that?
Bushcraft.
Bushcraft. You would think one of us would be good at that.
Oh shoot, you got
Maybe
it.
the hunter?
I
It's
think
not
I'm
me.
really good at bushcraft. You know.
Fresh.
Shouldn't you be?
Yeah,
Are
I'm gonna
you-
pull out my
Yeah, that's-
Aussie. I did an Aussie accent for an entire Mothership campaign.
Hi, psychic.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that one.
Wait, is Psychic an Aussie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, no, we make
No,
fun of him all the
no, they
time.
love it.
Oh
yeah.
no, he makes fun
Okay.
of himself.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm sorry if I offend you with my
No.
shitty accents.
It's really hard to offend him. Half of our streams is talking about how weird Australia is.
Yeah.
Oh, he just said he's offended by the accent in the chat, though. He gave you an LOL.
You
He's
liar.
joking. He's lying. He doesn't matter.
Love
So
you.
funny, in one of the Dragonbane episodes, he literally says, Australians are incredibly crude. Let's see how much I can cuss. And Wolfkinz
Yeah.
is
How many times
like,
can I swear in one sentence?
Wolfkinz is like, let's not get me banned yet.
Yeah.
I do have to preface that every time he uses the C word, it's just because he's Australian and not because we hate women. So-
I mean, yeah, no, I figured. I Still Wakes the Deep, the most aggressively Scottish horror game I've ever seen, uses the C word all the time because, as I said, it's aggressively Scottish.
So, did you roll bushcraft? Oh, no.
I'm doing it right now. I'm going to craft a bush.
Okay.
I successfully
Yeah!
craft a bush.
That's a nice bush you got.
So,
Oh my. There's your out of context one for you.
I pick up a shrubbery. And I'm like, that's what she said.
And the strawberry.
Wow. I attempted to ban the puns, but they're happening anyway. It's just this game I think lends itself well to puns.
You can't stop the puns.
Where were we? Okay.
I
So-
crafted a bush.
So as you kind of start making your way towards the middle of like this farmstead, you definitely pick up some tracks, and they look fresh. They look like they were probably made within the last hour, and they're actually heading off towards the like the cornfield.
Guys, want to go fight a werewolf in a cornfield?
Yeah, it sounds like a great place
Definitely.
to fight one. Let's go.
Perfect friendly bonding activity. Let's fucking go.
I'm
Just
in,
try-
and then I just start go.
Okay.
Try not to shoot me this time.
That was one time.
It was twice. You just missed the other time.
No, I didn't. I only shot once.
Hey, let's
me out to be
promise to not shoot each other. Let's go.
Let me go ahead.
Orla's
Everybody-
supposed to be like super collected, but around her friends, she's just like.
Yeah, I don't normally talk around like too many people, but around them I'll like jabber.
Yeah, they're your friends.
You'll jab at me.
Everybody, give me a spot hidden.
A what now?
Spot.
I'm sure that's another terrible one.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, 5.
Ooh, I failed.
Ha!
Okay,
No.
2 fails. Oh, the 5 got it. Oh my god, this game. As you come up, the cornfield is pretty big. Probably bigger than I made it to scale here. But you can see just kind of towards the middle. They move a little bit. You can see something's in there. It
Aren't
kind
there
of scatters
sunflowers?
down. Shut up. They didn't have corn. Okay? This
I fully believed it was corn from above because it kind of looks like little corns when I
I spent-
scrolled out far enough in the low resolution.
I spent 10 minutes looking for corn and couldn't find it. So you get sunflowers. Okay?
It's a Van Gogh farm.
Move on with your life.
That joke was corny.
Just go like 20 miles west wherever you are. Unless you're in California, there's no corn in the ocean, but
There you go.
I'm gonna sneakily move towards where I see the movement.
I'm just gonna follow you
Yeah, we're
because
gonna
you seem like
follow.
you know what you're doing.
Anywhere you go.
I will need one more sneaking check if you're entering into the
One
cornfield.
more sneaky check.
All right, boys, let's get corny.
Oh,
Yo!
Oh, Orla is stealthed up.
You can't see me.
oh, come on.
Okay.
2
Yes.
successes. Okay. As you all approach, now you can all kind of see something rustling in there. And you can hear the... I don't think that came through. But you can hear this
Yeah, we heard
thing
it.
breathing. It sees Elian. Elian, give me a spot hidden. I'm going to move you to, like, right here.
Yes.
to
Yay,
make
I
sense.
got
that
it.
you-
Yeah.
Okay. You see
at
these
you.
eyes staring at you through the cornfield. It's low, and it's slowly making its way there. These red eyes that kind of glow. And you can hear this deep, like, guttural, like, panting almost.
I am going to stand my ground, do a cool little flip thing with my knife, and go, "Come at me!"
Okay.
Like, because I know that
Was
my
it
friends
like-
are hidden still. So if it comes at me, they're
I'll
gonna be able to
shoot
get
it in
to
the back.
Yeah.
Is it like here?
Okay. It's creeping through. Let's see if it pops up over here. It's creeping through the corn. Can you see the token?
No.
Nope.
Over in the corner there.
No, that's just where it's at. It's actually, like,
Oh.
right in between you two. It's not showing up for some reason.
Rude.
Yes, sir.
Rude. I love how that's also your.
That's like her catchphrase.
I mean, dude, I do that all the
There we
time.
go.
We're gonna be besties.
Yeah.
What
Still
the
in the
Oh my
cornfield.
god.
So
What
we
else?
see it stalking forward. We realize it's stalking forward.
Yes.
And I pointed, like, I was like looking straight at it, pointing it, and making
I'm
some
gonna-
noise, so
Sorry.
you know it's there.
Okay. I'm going to, since I'm stealthing, I am going to time it so I see it moving out. I'm going to come out and attack it as soon as it makes itself visible.
Okay.
And I want to shoot it as well.
Perfect. We're going to enter into initiative. Now, normally initiative gets drawn every turn, and it will after this turn. But based on how that played out, we're going to let Sitka and Orla go first, because they technically have surprise on this thing. And then we'll go in the drawn order. Werewolf drew higher than Elian, and then we'll go from there.
Great.
Oh no, is this like Alien? Does this motherfucker have 2 actions?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you see the werewolf? You did see the werewolf ferocity pop up? Is that why you asked that?
Yeah, because that's how I would put it. That's how I throw aliens. That's how I throw Xenos into a initiative tracker.
Yeah. This thing crouches down and then leaps out, as like just
Woo.
straight leaps for Elian. You all get to go first, though. It is now visible.
Okay, yeah. I know it's going to do this. I mean, it behaves similar to a hunting prey. So as it comes out, I'm going to take a stab forward and try to pierce it.
Go for it.
On my weapon again. Let's try to spear it.
Yeah.
That is
That
a
is-
success. And it'll take it. Not going to use its dodge.
Ten damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Yeah. Take that.
It almost doesn't even notice you as you come out and you stab it in the side. Its momentum is carrying it forward, so it's not even stopped yet. Okay, that was your movement, your action, so it looks like we are down to Orla.
Orla is like nicely hidden behind some corn, and she sees the perfect opening while Sitka has basically kind of got it pinned with the spear for like just the hot enough second to draw back an arrow and fire it.
Okay, so give me, I think it's just bow and arrow. I think that's the skill.
Bows.
Bows.
And I see her shooting straight at me again.
I hope she rolls a demon.
Sorry, not sorry.
Success. Okay, so go ahead and roll your
Yay.
damage on that.
Oh, Jeebus. Give me a second. What kind of blinking... it's long. It's a long bow. There's... D12? Really? Shit.
Yeah, damage is high in Dragonbane. You're gonna find that out when the monster attacks too, though. Like damage is
Alright.
high.
Ooh. 1. Go.
I mean,
Five.
unless you roll bad, but otherwise damage is usually high. 5 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. This thing, as it runs out, you stab it. It takes an arrow, but it doesn't even stop. It leaps out of the cornfield, and it's just basically pouncing towards Elian, just straight out of here. It takes the damage, but it doesn't even stop to look around. Let's see.
We should have gotten some more silver things.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a good idea.
We might have been fools.
As this thing leaps at you, mouth open, it's coming in for a bite. So you can use your action to dodge it, or you can take the bite.
Yeah, I'm gonna evade.
Okay, so give me an evade.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you evaded, but that also is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
As its ferocity comes back up, it's now right in front of you. Let's see. It just kind of howls into the air, like just throws its head back and just screams, and then comes at you with both of its claws and just starts to slash across your chest. It's going to be 2d6. 9 points of damage as it just slices into you.
Ouch.
That brings us to the start, the top of the initiative. So we shuffle initiative and see who goes first. Oh shit, the werewolf goes back to back at the top. So this one's going to try to bite you again.
Bye, y'all.
Elian.
I am going to.
That
evade
was
one.
unlucky. What are you doing?
Evasion.
Yeah, I'm dead, guys. I'm at least gonna evade one of them.
Okay. Evading is correct. Okay. Okay. This thing just it tries to bite you, and you jump back again, and it's just growling in your face as it reaches out with both of its claws, grabs around you, and lifts you into the air. And it just howls as it just holds you above it. It turns around, and it just throws you. Let's see how far it throws you. Oh, crap. Sorry. I was in the wrong character. Throws you 12 meters, and you take that much damage as well. As it grabs you and just throws you, that would be 6. I think that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just whoa. As you hit, you land, bam, and you roll a little bit. You are dazed, prone, and take 12 damage.
Oh well, I'm out.
Bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm at 0.
That was unfortunate with the initiative pool there. Not gonna lie. That was both its actions for the turn, so it cannot dodge. Just so you know. Now it brings us to Sitka.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I strangle it with my necklace?
You can certainly try.
And will it do damage? I'm not sure mechanically how that would work. And I
At
assume
least-
I would use brawling.
I assume you would use brawling. It would be an improvised weapon.
Would be grappling at the bare minimum.
Yeah, so do I think that would damage it in a significant way?
You're not sure because it didn't do anything before, but it was in human form. So just your firsthand knowledge, you don't really know.
I've always trusted Orla, and Orla is sure that silver will affect it.
You have. So that's a call you're going to have to make.
So I'm going to step forward, grabbing my necklace off, and jump from behind it since it's right there.
Okay.
And wrap it around, double wrap the necklace, and try to strangle it with the silver.
Okay, so let's see. What did you propose?
I'm stepping forward.
Brawling.
I believe, is what it would be.
Yeah,
I think that makes sense.
I think that makes sense too.
Okay.
Fail.
And I'm going to push it. Because it just hurt one of my friends, and I want it to die more now. So I am angry. So let's hope this time I can
Push
hit.
it.
Push. Yes!
That does succeed. Okay.
Eh.
As you jump up and you jump on this thing's back, it starts to throw you off, but you dig your claws into it and crawl on up, kind of ripping your necklace off and wrapping it around its neck. As soon as it touches its fur, you start to hear this sizzle, and you can smell burnt like flesh and hair as it is doing damage. I'm going to give you a D6 because it's just kind of, it's a small necklace, so it's not going to be like 20 damage or anything, but it will be an effective D6. Let's say that.
Effective D6. Okay. Let me just find a D6 to roll. Yes!
Nice.
6. Perfect.
A very effective.
And I'm holding on for dear life to it's going to have to fight to get in, even scratch at me. So.
It's doing its best to throw you off. Okay. Elian. Really quick. If your HP reaches 0, you drop to the ground and risk dying. You can't move or perform any action except to rally. Okay? Do you remember, because we haven't had to do this, another player character within 10 meters and earshot can persuade you to rally and keep fighting despite having 0 HP. This counts as an action. If you rally, you can continue acting as normal, but you must keep making death saves. No one's within 10 meters right now, so they couldn't
She can rally
that.
herself, though, can't she?
That's
she can
what
rally
I-
herself.
I think you
She
can.
rally herself. Yeah. As her action, she can try to do rally.
Let's see. I think you can even try to rally yourself, rolling against your will with a Bane. Okay, so you roll against your will with a Bane if you want to try to rally yourself. You will still have to make your death roll. Okay,
Yeah, you know
so,
what? It's worth it.
So go ahead and
You
make the
might as
death
well,
roll.
right?
So roll against your con first.
All right.
So that's success. So
Yeah.
go ahead and mark 1 success. And then roll with a Bane against your will, and you'll see if you can rally. Amazing!
Anyway,
Oh,
So
wait.
you rallied. That will be your action this turn, but come next turn, you will be able to act like normal.
excellent.
This counts as an action. Yes. Okay. So Orla, you're up.
Right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I would like to try to shoot it again.
Go for it.
While he's got it, like, also still held still.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeah.
Roll against your bows.
Haboosh! So
Yeah.
good.
All right. Give me that sweet damage.
Hell yeah. I like dodecahedrons. It makes me think of Critical Role. 8.
8 damage. Okay.
That's pretty good, all things considered.
That is pretty good. All right, top of the round. Let's shuffle the initiative. Sitka, you're up.
I'm going to try to, choke this thing again.
Okay.
I'm going to continue hanging on to it.
Fail.
But I'm still going to push it. Let me see what I'm going to push it against. But I am going to push it. I am disheartened. I can't believe the thing hasn't dropped yet, and my friend is over there lying, bleeding out, probably.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going to try again. Come on.
That's a success. Give me another d6.
Yay.
Come on, D6. Silver damage. Yes, good roll.
Okay. That was a good roll. Okay. So, as you're doing this, as this thing is just, it's like grabbing at this, trying to pull it off. And as you just keep pulling it deeper and deeper, it's starting to sizzle even louder. And you're starting to see smoke kind of pull up from this thing's neck. This thing is going berserk. It starts screaming and thrashing about. It kind of like runs all around, just trying to like throw you off. And then it ends up landing right here. And then you can tell like it's entering into this kind of mindless berserk rage as this continues to burn into its flesh. It starts losing control of itself, just splashing about. It starts clawing at you. It starts sweeping out around it. So yeah, everyone around it is going to take, let's see.
I love the physics of the token making that even better.
Yeah, that was great. It was like, it literally looked like it was worrying about.
16 damage.
Oh no!
Everyone takes 16 damage.
Everyone takes 16. Sitka, you can't do anything about it. Orla, you can attempt to evade if you want, but that will be your action this turn.
Well, it's either that or go to 0, so...
Okay. I told you damage. The fights don't last as long as D&D. The damage is like super big.
Where's the freaking...
So you roll against your evade.
Is that an auto failure for me? Or
it's in melee, like everybody around him. So you're good.
Oh great, well I'm good.
Where is she?
Yeah, he threw her. Remember, he threw
you
her
got
like
yeeted.
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't see your token because it was in the blurry like
bar. Yeah.
So I was like, where on earth did you even go? Okay, let's roll.
Heaven, if without this is going.
Success. You managed by the skin of your teeth to just, as this thing's flailing about, step back just far enough to be able to not succumb to these claws everywhere. I will need both of you though to give me a will check.
Just flat.
Yes.
So if you evade, you take no damage.
You take no damage. Right.
Okay, so
will
flat
check.
will. I done it.
Failed.
You failed. Okay.
Can we push that up?
Let me see. I think that can't be pushed. No, yeah, you can push that. There's something else I was reading. Do you have anything left?
Yeah, I only have 2. I'm good. I'm still good.
So you succeeded after the push.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. So you both resist the fear as this thing is flashing about, slashing everywhere. Scary as it's screaming, but not scary enough. So looks like that's going to bring us to Elian. I'm going to need another death save from you, but you can act as normal this turn.
Cool. That's con, right?
Yes.
Yay! Yay!
Yes.
Excellent. That's 2. One more and I'm good. This is a farmhouse next to us, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna yell, like, I'll be right back, and I'm gonna try to run in and see if I can't find, like, any silver.
Okay.
In
Now,
this house.
in combat, you can only move your speed.
Yeah, how fast can I go? 6?
So that's
So
2, 4. So yeah. So each square
Through
is
a
2.
window? Can you go through a window?
There are windows on the side there, and each
Okay,
square
yeah.
is 2. So you can move.
2.
Your speed's only 6
Where's the
meters.
window? I don't know. 6 squares maybe is what it was trying to say? I don't know.
I think it's given in meters. Although that seems low.
Yeah, hang on, let me look.
Where do you find?
3 squares just seems low.
I would
Yeah.
think 6 is like, I mean, this ain't
Oh,
5e,
maybe I'm
but
just, like, remembering.
six
Well,
is
I mean, my
5e
movement's
standard.
14.
Base speed is 10, so 10. Actually.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Movement plus 4, so I have 14.
Okay.
All right.
So you'd be able to
where's
get
the
through
window?
one of the windows.
Yeah, where's the one of the lit up ones? Like,
Like right beside that. So you see like the lit up thing right next to you. Right to the right is like a window. That's what
okay,
that little.
so like
Yeah, right
through
there.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna jump through the window and just again try to like.
Give me a
rummage.
spot hidden.
Ooh.
Rummaging.
Okay. Cool.
Push.
Yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared.
Oh, yeah. There's a fucking werewolf.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be.
That nearly killed you in the first round.
Yeah.
Okay, still failed.
You're
You
still
don't.
You
You
are
don't
very-
see anything silver that you like in your vicinity, but you do see one dead body, likely the owner of this farmhouse, that
Cool.
has just been torn apart.
Just spooky.
Okay.
Just
Dead.
very spooky.
Give me a. No, never mind. Let's see who's next. Orla, you're up,
Hi.
but you used your action to evade.
I did it.
So the werewolf gets its second turn. It's flailing about. It's trying its best to get at the thing on its back, but it can't. So as it's kind of flailing about, it's just looking for anything it can do, and its eyes land on you, Orla. So it just, it's blind with rage. It's in pain. It doesn't really understand what's happening at this point. It's lunging at you with its maw open, and it's going to, since you can't evade, just clamp down with its teeth and bite into your shoulder. This pain just shoots up through your chest, and it's like nothing you've ever experienced. And it's going to be... Let's see. That's drilling jaws. 6. Not too bad. 6 points of damage. As we come back to the top of the round, and we shuffle initiative.
So I want to use veteran, so I keep my going first initiative from the last turn.
Oh, is that a thing? Look
Sure
at
enough.
you. So I'll move
Yeah,
Sitka
you got
up.
good stuff.
Go for it. You are up,
Right.
sir.
So I am going to try to choke the life out of this thing,
Go for it.
or burn it through its throat, one or the other. So let's go.
Oh shit, I have a thing.
Yes!
Mm-hmm.
Successful.
0 success. It was trying to. It did burn one of its actions to try to like get out of it using its dodge or parry, but it failed. So burn one action and you roll your d6.
Alright. Come on, drop, you evil werewolf. Yes! 5 damage! 5 silver damage.
Okay. its turn. Let's see.
No, I had a question, so I don't. It's a mechanic thing. So if I have abilities, how many of those can I use?
It usually says, but I think. Well, did it cost will?
Yes.
If it doesn't have a limitation, it's probably just whatever your will limitation is. Because you
Okay.
spend that like a resource.
So then, if that's true, can I use my other ability also?
What does it say?
I also have hunting instinct, so I can make this my prey.
Okay.
And
Let me
I
see.
gain a boon. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see how it goes.
The only thing I'm wondering is that an action?
It doesn't say it is. It just says it costs me 3 willpower, and it's
Okay.
it's my innate ability.
So yeah, so if you look, I sent like a cheat sheet in the Dragonbane under actions. It says activate ability, use an innate or heroic ability. So I do think it's an action to activate those.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I don't think it matters which one of these I spend, but I'll let it be the first one. Orly, you're up.
Okay, I have a thing that I want to make sure I'm knowing how it works correctly. I may be a fool for not having done this entire time, but apparently I can shoot 2 things. I have a twin shot ability.
Okay, you can shoot 2 things.
I can shoot 2 arrows instead of 1.
Does it cost you willpower points?
It costs me willpower. It says to roll with the Bane. Does that just mean it rolls the 2 dice and they're both?
Yeah. Yeah, so you roll the 2 and take the higher.
Okay.
Which is bad in this one.
Yeah. So it's like a risk rewardy.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I think, that feat in 5e that you take like a -5 penalty, but you do an additional
like
damage.
sharpshooter.
Yeah, I think it's essentially supposed to be like that. You take a penalty
You know
to the
what?
shot, but if you hit, it's stronger.
I'm gonna do it. Why not?
So the one thing I will say is you might have to
Back up.
And
Can I
the
do
way
that?
that opportunity attacks work is you can do that, but you just have to succeed on an evade check. Right?
Okay.
Isn't that's how it works, right? Killer.
That seems reasonable. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. You're able to back up, no problem.
Back it up.
You guys are rolling okay.
Well,
This
most
just
of us are.
means this is just speaking to my shit luck in like rolling dice in general. So I roll low numbers.
It's
And
just
we're
working out
rolling
for you.
We're rolling
Yeah,
okay, but he
cool.
like tore the crap out of me a while ago, so I have 1 hit point. I mean, I
Do
took
you really?
16 damage. I took 16 damage.
Yeah.
It's
did.
Fine. I'm gonna roll. Please do it good. I did it bad. Wait.
You can push.
I can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be angry again. Because I do things and they don't work. And that was almost really and it was gonna be and I was waiting for it to be really epic.
All right, are you pushing?
Like, yes, I am pushing.
No, you said okay.
Yeah.
Oh!
Fuck me running!
Roll your damage.
It's 2 arrows, so I'm rolling 2 dice.
First demon. And it's so perfect. You see her notch 2 arrows at this thing as she pulls back and lets loose. And this thing is still thrashing about, and at the last second, it kind of thrashes over, and you see it. The arrow coming right at you. You flash back to that moment, the first time you met her. she shot you with an arrow. And now, as you're holding onto this thing's back, the arrow comes right at you, and the last thing you see before you go black is just the tip of that arrow coming closer and closer to your other eye. As I'm assuming 7 damage is going to knock you down.
Yeah.
As you let go, the silver
0.
drops.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Drops down, and you fall and collapse onto the ground as this thing starts clawing at its own neck. Its gaze turns towards you, Orla, and it has its ferocity attack now. Let me see. This thing is going, let's see, what thematically makes sense here. Got too many screens open now. So it kind of bends down onto all 4 of its haunches and just kind of digs its claws into the dirt and then just launches itself at you like it's tackling. Similar to what you saw it do out of the cornfield. Is it's going to do 13 damage as it just leaps at you, its claws digging into your chest as it pushes you down to the ground and just scratches down your chest. Are you up or no?
No.
Okay. So you're supposed to make a will save to resist fear, but you're unconscious, so you're not going to have to do that.
Cool.
Elian, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look one more time. There's a dead body over there, so I'm gonna try to see if I can't, like, really just try to find, like, they had maybe some silver on them. That was
A
maybe
plate,
like, they didn't
a
get out.
trace,
Yeah,
you can bitch slap it.
Death saving throw. I will say, before you do that, give me a awareness check.
I'm not very aware, so yeah, I'm not aware.
You have no idea what's going on outside.
Nope, I don't. All right, so death saving throw.
This might be a wipe.
So did it move down there to where she's at?
Oh yeah, it pounced on top of her. You're right.
It was a failure, but you know, that's great. That was only one. So spot hidden again.
Yes, spot hidden to look for silver. Push.
I'm angry. I'm angry that this.
Get mad.
No, it's not meant to be. It is not meant to be.
Oh, man. Well,
You're turning this place over. Even looking for like some silverware, you can't find anything.
These guys are farmers. They probably don't have.
He's
They're
really trying
farmers.
to get your. He has a like silver sword over the fireplace.
She's like looking all around. She's like
He's
standing
like
under it.
looking all around for like a steak knife or something.
It's
like looking
glowing
in the
mildly.
toilet.
Okay. Then Sitka. Oh, did you do your con save?
Me?
Do I do a con save?
No, I'm
the first
sorry.
round?
Elian, did you do your con save?
yes, I did. I failed.
Okay, yeah, you do one. You do one this round.
Okay, is it new round?
No, it'll be a new round after this. It shuffles around after this one.
Okay, I've already went this round.
Oh yeah. So this. Oh yeah. The star, because the star usually tells me where the top of the round is, but because I moved you, you're right. Thank you for the reminder. Shuffle initiative. Oh, you're up.
You're still going.
You're still
Still
going
going
first.
first.
So give me that save.
Okay. Con save.
And then a will save if you're going to rally. One.
That's good.
One good death
Yeah.
save.
I can try a will save, but I'm probably gonna fail. I will attempt to though. There's nothing to lose here.
Look at you.
Yay.
Wow.
The pure hatred of this abomination, this thing that gives all Wolfkin a bad name, just convinces you to push yourself up. That is your action for this turn, but you are up. Next, Elian.
I don't want to stand up. I want to just like grab a hold of my spear.
Okay.
I want to stand up next round. I don't want him to realize that I've stood up. I figure he's over there slashing enough that he's not going to notice me.
Cool, so
Nice.
you're okay with me getting mauled.
I can't do anything right now, though.
I'm messing
Or
with
I
you,
wouldn't be
hon.
okay with it. You did just shoot me! Again!
I'm sorry!
That was perfect. We set that story up at the beginning.
I know.
Yeah. It just came to my brain, like...
I am dead. Dead.
Huh?
Oh!
Oh, you are, because those count as 2, don't they?
Yep.
Oh my god. Of all the things for you to roll a demon on. As you're running around the house, the panic is starting to set in. The fear of what's happening. You can hear sounds outside, but you're not sure what's going on. As your vision starts to just narrow and you kind of grab your chest, you realize that you're bleeding a lot more than you thought. As you start to get woozy and you put your hand on the wall and you just slowly start to lose consciousness. As you're standing there, you look over and right there on the counter is a silver fork. And you reach for it and your hand touches it right as you start to collapse. And you smack down on it and it clambers to the floor right outside your reach. Right as you try to get it, you feel weakness take over, and you just can't reach it. You hear growls outside, and you know your friends just need you to get that, but you just can't as the strength leaves you, and you bleed out on the floor next to the other dead bodies.
Boo.
The werewolf's both turns are up. As it's standing over Orla, it's ripped at her, and it's just going to take 2 attacks, so this counts as 2 fails, as it just starts biting into you, scratching across your chest and biting into you. You have 2 failed death saves.
Ain't that just the way?
So it comes up to you, Orla. It is your time for a con save.
Okay.
A fail means death.
Okay. We need like a box of Doom, like a digital box of Doom. Fucking A.
Yeah. This turned ugly.
I love how we
We-
survived The Walking Dead.
We
I know.
weakened it for the next guy.
He survived The Walking Dead, and this one is causing a problem. Success.
Oh,
Fuck yeah!
You are
You
still
ain't
alive.
killing me that easily.
Would you like to rally?
What does that mean? I can get up?
So you roll against your will, and if you succeed,
Okay.
you can continue acting, but you will still continue to make death throws.
Okay. Sure. Let's try it.
There's no downside to trying it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me running.
Can you push that? Yeah, go for it.
mhm.
Alright, well, I am incredibly disheartened.
It's the death
at
save.
fact
That's
that
the
I'm-
only thing you can't push. I was like, I just read something can't be pushed. It's the death save.
I like to think that, like, I don't know that Elian is dead, but the vibes are vibing. Something in
Yeah.
her just gets a really awful feeling, and it's very disheartening. So I'm gonna push it.
You got this.
Oh, fuck
Ugh.
me.
Okay.
Why? Why me?
It's time to shuffle initiative, and I think the initiative draw is really going to determine what's happening here.
Goodbye,
So-
cool world.
You do get 1 brief respite, though. Because, let's see.
Can't Sitka go first or something? Is that a thing? Is that what you're talking about? What do I get?
Okay.
What is this?
Oh, I can burn willpower to go first again.
You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was sitting here looking. I was like, okay, first, Elian's dead. I was like, this thing's probably gonna kill Orla. Okay. You are first, Sitka. What are you doing?
I am going to grab my spear, and it's been my trusty weapon, and if possible, wrap my necklace, which is lying beside me, around the tip, and run and leap into the air and try to stab through this thing.
Okay.
Aim for an open
The
wound so you get
last
the silver in
ditch
it.
effort.
Give
Yeah, I'm
me
trying.
your spear attack.
Okay, spear attack. You can do this.
Success.
Yes.
Roll your spear damage.
Finger
Right.
guns.
Can I roll it with my damage with a boon since I jumped into the air?
No boon damage. Just roll straight damage. I was like, Yeets.
Oh,
7.
7 points. I've done like
And you
a
said
lot
you
to it.
you wrapped you did say that you
I
wrapped,
wrapped
the
the silver around it, yeah, so I could shove it down through it.
You push yourself up, and you see all you can see is this thing standing over Orla, standing over your friend, even though she shot you twice, and it
She
is
didn't even-
it is tearing her apart. You can see she is on death's door, as you can see just gashes across her chest, her face. She also has probably lost the uses of one of her eyes, as there is just a claw mark right across it. There is chunks of meat taken out of her shoulder, her arm. You don't even know if she's still alive, but this thing is eating her. It fills you with this unnatural, or perfectly natural rage. As you pick up your spear, wrap your silver around it. How do you kill this thing?
Yay.
It had, no shit, 6 HP left.
No!
So you just cleared that. And I will tell you now, it takes half damage from non-silvered things. So had you not done that, you would not have won.
I
this.
would be dead.
That was a great move. So how do you kill this thing?
So I bring the spear up and around and like pull it back off of Orla, stay off my friend, and stab it through the heart, dropping it back on top of me.
Okay. You stab it and you pull it back on top of you? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
You
I'm
stab
pulling
it
and trying to pull it away, and in the process, it's going to fall back on me.
and you roll back as this thing, very Sephiroth. You kind of stab it through the back and then lift it up, right?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Orla, you did rally, right? So you're kind of coming in and out of, or did you not rally?
No.
It didn't work.
You didn't.
I
Okay.
tried.
You're unconscious, so you don't see any of this. You stab it and pull it off of her. You don't have time to even check to see if she has a pulse as you roll back, and this thing is flailing about on the end of your spear as it just slowly, kind of makes its way down your spear through its chest. It just
Thinking.
until it's lying on top of you, and you just take your hand and push it back up, and then pull the spear back through, just kind of blowing out the back of its chest as this thing falls to the ground, and you see it start to twitch. You see its arms start to kind of shrink, the claws rescinding. This thing is turning back into its human form upon death. You watch for a
creepy
second,
lady, ain't it?
breathing, until the form of Father Price lies at your feet,
Knew it.
Shit.
I was like, I bet that asshole's the
twitching, dead.
Now that,
I want to check on my friend.
my dudes, is a twist.
What a twist!
Sure. As you get up, you run over Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Yeah. I don't know if I can save you.
Oh, sorry. I think I was trying to move you at the same time.
Healing? Is that what it is?
Healing,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm mixing games.
It's really a slim chance that I can save you.
YOLO.
Yeah, what do you got to lose?
Can you push?
And I will push it. I am going to try and push it.
Everybody takes a nap after this.
Oh, so close.
I am so exhausted too.
As you're trying to wake her up, Orla.
And I have to make a death save.
Yeah, Orla, you need to make me another death save.
All right. Let's see. Do I die before he does? What is this flat con?
Oh, you're still making death saves too. You're right. Do it. Oh my god, you guys are just gonna die in each other's arms. It's gonna be tragic and beautiful.
You did good.
I got
Success. Are you
It's
2 successes?
Flat con, yeah.
it.
Flat
That's
con.
3. That's 2 or 3. But,
Okay, if it's
we'll just
3,
get
you're
back.
done. If it's 3 successes, you get some HP back.
I have a high con, so I'm not too concerned. I'm trying to help her.
How long ago were you doing a con? I'm trying to figure out if it was 3, because now I'm curious.
No,
But,
you went down before Orla, right? Because it took you down and then you
Yes.
jumped at her.
Right.
So that should be your second one, I think.
Yeah, that's your second one.
Yeah, because you were
This
going to
is
give me
my
the one. I was
second.
thinking because you were going to give me the one, and I said no. I went first in the round, and okay.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. So I'm gonna need one from you, Orla.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Haboosh. Nope.
And you
I
can
am
push it.
deceased.
You
Push
can't
it.
push.
You
You
can't
can't
push
push death saves.
There I go.
As you're holding her, and you're looking down, her eyes flitter open for just a second. Orla, you can manage to roll d6 because you actually get some health back.
Okay.
Sitka.
Yeah, I'm sick.
You manage to summon enough strength just to say one thing as you wake up, and you can feel the life draining from you as you see your friend who you've traveled with forever, who you've shot twice now, as he's holding you, and you feel this kind of cold numbness. What do you say to him?
She just kind of manages a slight smile in a way. And she kind of reaches up very shakily, and like her finger kind of brushes next to where she just shot you again. I did it again. Forgive me.
It wasn't your fault.
Sorry. I really tried.
With that, her hand goes limp. Her eyes kind of flutter shut, and you can feel the life leave her as you're left
I lean
holding.
back and howl into the air a mournful cry, like this creature that I've just killed, with tears coming to my eyes. I pick up my friend and carry her, looking for where Elian went. And I walk in, I see where she's gone through a window. I look inside, and I assume I see her lying there on the floor.
You do.
And I summon what's left of my strength, and carry them back to the town. Dragging, also, I see if there's a wagon or something. I'll drag it behind me with this creature after I cut its head off, with it in it.
As you're packing up, and you've got your friends hovered in the back, as you start to leave, beneath a tree, on the outskirts of the town, you see the mystery woman. staring at you. She approaches slowly. I warned you. You weren't ready.
I growl at her.
She doesn't flinch.
Go your way. You could have helped and saved them. And I will continue on.
Your solitaire will be your prison. Everyone here paid a price today. Yours, I think, worst of all. Perhaps you should take advice when it's freely given. Maybe you can avoid something like this in the future. You turn
And
around and
perhaps you should help those who are willing to lay down their lives for others. Spit at her feet and continue on.
You turn around to say that. You say that, and as you turn around, she is not there.
She heard me.
You spit in her general direction.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Your mother
You
was
spit
happy.
blood, probably.
Probably.
I'm sure.
You turn around, trudging back to town. With the proof, your trophy, and the proof of the cost. As you see before you, stretched ahead, days of loneliness. An outsider already, the two people in this world that you were closest to, the two that made you feel the most comfortable, no longer here. And for what? What do you have to show for it at the end of the day? And that's where we're going to end tonight. On a very tragic note.
We
Damn.
survived The Walking Dead, and we died to a fucking werewolf.
Werewolves
Oh.
are mean. I mean, werewolves are mean in any game.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's true, but
We really almost lost this game.
Yeah,
Yeah, well-
almost.
the
I think
fact that
Jansix being able to switch to the front is what I think saved you all.
that
Or, sorry,
I
saved
would have been
him.
dead long before.
Yeah, that was.
They have a move that lets them summon wolves too. And I was like, that's too mean.
If there was more people
Yeah.
and the action economy could have been okay,
Yeah,
I
I
could
think
see it.
I think more people would have helped. And what the Berserk thing actually also has like a stun that I was getting ready to go into, and you were like, let me switch my initiative. I'm like, all right, let's see how this plays out first. Because he was actually going to be stunned that round, because it's part of that ability. I forgot to do the next round, so like it takes him out for one round. So, but it seemed more thematic to let you jump your initiative and do that. So I just went with that.
It
I had
worked.
one hit point. I figured he'd kill me if I didn't do something.
Yeah, it would have been bad.
Honestly.
It would have been bad. He was about to just tear through things. He was at 6 HP for so long, and I was like, eh. And I
Yo.
Killer, I really was hoping you'd find something, but that was just so many bad rows in a row.
It gotta go with the rolls, man.
Oh man.
Sometimes we're
And
just
then the
destined to
demon
die.
came to get you. The
Oh,
demon
yeah.
came and took you to hell.
That was the worst.
I named
The
it
worst time to
Beelzebub.
roll a demon. Ugh.
Yeah.
You know who wouldn't have died? Beyonce, the troll
Yeah.
slayer.
She is the only one that is still a lot like around currently from the first round of people.
Kind of, because you got oh god, what's the old man's name? What's Omega's character? He's back
Vaughn.
now. Vaughn's back again, right?
Oh, he's still in jail.
I
We've
thought
gotten him
you know
out.
you got him out at the end of the last one on a bail, like a 4-day bail.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So, anyway, that was Dragonbane. I hope you guys had fun with your first experience with it.
Fuck yeah.
Didn't mean for it to be so
Pretty fun.
deadly, but it fits with the theme.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Go
sorry,
ahead.
I cut you off.
That's Dragonbane. That's the when there's fights are brutal. in Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So does Sid at least make friends with a new hunter so I can have a new hunter buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I'd say so. I'd say you probably did.
We'll make
Yes.
another hunter for next if I ever play Dragonbane on the channel again.
Hunters and Dragonbane are really fun. I like them a lot.
Better ranger.
Yeah, and the mages
Don't you
seem
have a
fun,
pet?
but they're confusing to me.
Doesn't the ranger have a pet that could have been attacking?
I don't
I
remember.
don't think
They're
so.
supposed to have an animal companion.
I didn't see it on my little sheet there.
You know when the time to mention that would have been, Chancey?
Well, this is when I thought
2
about
hours ago.
I should have been a thief. That would have been funny if it had been this giant wolf man and then this like the halfling, the like
Mhm.
3-foot thing.
I love it. I like the mallards because they're hilarious. I love the duck people. I think they're.
I
don't
love that
know.
the system is
And
like
they're angry. It's
fantasy
like
race
Donald
A,
Duck.
fantasy race B, regular fantasy race C. The fucking duck people,
Duck
I
people.
guess.
Duck people.
But-
Ducks.
Like
And
I
I
was saying yesterday in in Monday's stream, I like it. I like to fear death in my TTRPGs because I've played enough times games of D&D where we got to a point where it was like the party was too big or we were too high level and I
Mhm.
just didn't like death was not a threat to me
Yeah.
and I resented that. I was like, nah,
Yeah.
give me nail bitey opportunities. Near death experiences will definitely bring a party closer together. As you can see, I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure Rain, Eli, and Cody are
They're friends
fucking
forever.
besties.
They are inseparable now. For what they went through. You know what I liked about? And I know this was Dragonbane, but what I liked about The Walking Dead is the three of you kind of got along. That's never happened in Omega's games. We all hate each other. We're like just using each other.
That's Omega's fault, man.
It's a little bit. I don't know. I made a like a
The
smarmy
two Marcuses get
politician.
along.
So that was my
The two
fault,
Marcuses get along fine.
but not with everybody else. Like nobody
I
likes each
am-
other in that game.
I am joking a little bit, but also like when I keep getting like Sasha Drabakovsky would be significantly less of a bitch if everybody she met wasn't so punchable.
Yeah.
I almost
Some-
punched
some of them
Zhang at the
deserve
end
to
there.
be-
I almost punched Zhang at the end last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Omega
didn't actually
is
roll
great
for it,
at
but-
making punchable NPCs. He's really good
Exactly.
at that. He makes me want to punch half of the NPCs. I'm like, of course, my character on that is again a slimy politician, so it fits, but it's still he doesn't like anybody. So
Do you want to? I mean, you should. Like, Seja has a close combat of nope, and she's still 3 for 3. You should just do it. Even if you
So does
missed, you
Rain.
still send a message.
so does Rain.
So
No,
does Rain.
In Walking Dead, I have other people do my dirty work for me. I've got a system. I've got a system. Anyway, so this was Dragonbane. I hope y'all had fun, even those that perished on us. I rest in peace. And again, I think it might be saddest for the one left behind. But anyway,
Yeah.
tomorrow is our last stream of the week, and Killer, you're running that one, right? That's
I
our
sure am.
that's our like campy murder mystery one, right?
Yeah.
Give me campy murder mystery. I just got very sad. Now I want to watch the campy shit. It's a
So-
perfect palate cleanser after this fear and sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a rough week, but I think tomorrow will be a little bit of a palate cleanser is the best way to put that. So
Exactly.
we've got that tomorrow, and that'll be it for the week. And then next week, I think I said Omega's got his Walking Dead, and then that Wednesday is our Strahd.
Yes,
Right.
I'm so excited.
And then I think 10 Candles on Friday. I think that's next week. So
Yep.
Is
full
there anything
schedule.
Monday? Is there
No,
something Monday?
I tried to not do back-to-back nights on myself if I could help it when I was scheduling it. So I don't think I have anything Monday. The following Monday after all that is Broken Tales. So yeah, wolfkins.com. I got the full schedule there, and it's on the Twitch as well. But yeah, thank you all for playing. I had a great time. Sorry for being so werewolfy and mean, but I had to get one death. Okay, I had to
No,
get one death
please.
in this whole
Never
month. So.
apologize.
Uh-oh, Ravnok just said Estrad that soon, which means he is not prepared.
It's gonna be great, Ravnok.
Dude, it's the 16th. The month's half over.
I think all of us are in all of us are in Strahd, right?
I
Yeah.
believe so. I believe all of us
Yep.
are in Strahd. Yep. So, and I'll be playing in
Yeah.
that one. So, and I'm a player tomorrow, which is nice too. Much less
Yeah.
preparation.
Yeah.
I still have to do items. Magical items scare me in Dungeons and Dragons because there's so many of them, and like
It's
It's
overwhelming.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
yeah. At least
Just
the
gotta
uncommon
go-
ones, I'm aware of some that already exist.
Go
Mhm.
look on the internet and look up D&D 5e magic items by rarity, and it'll have a list of all of them by what their rarity is.
I want to
Yep.
look
And you
up
could
like
just click
ones
on
that are
them and
best
look
for
at each one.
XYZ class though, because
You
like
can do that too.
like don't give me a like plus whatever. Don't give me a fancy great sword when I have a strength of nope.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you're getting to pick them, so you can just go and look through whichever ones you
Oh
want
yeah,
and
no.
add them
Yeah.
on.
It's like, here's a very lovely magical item. It sounds very cool in theory. I'm a rogue.
Get the +2 dagger or whatever. You're good to go.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a circlet, gives you +3 intelligence. That is
Yo,
great.
that's actually a good idea though, because I'm an arcane trickster. I need the
There is a
insight.
Oh, yeah, that'd
circlet
be
that
good
just
then.
sets your intelligence to 19, and I think it's rare. It's rare or uncommon. Just go ahead and take it.
I should, yeah.
That's a
Because
great
then
one.
my spells are really good.
I'm gonna take this offline though, because Ravnok's listening to us, and I want to like conspire without him here.
Without
Yeah,
him.
go away, Ravnok.
Thank you all for watching. The horror continues tomorrow. Thank you all for playing. Have a great night, everybody. Sweet dreams. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Jazz hands out.
Let's all do it.